Today we are at the Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre, host venue for the 13th Annual Airport Cities World Conference and Exhibition 2014. This year the conference has chosen the city of Kuala Lumpur as the host venue. More than 110 airport operators from 45 nations and airport CEOs worldwide are here to share their experience, expertise and insights on airport city development. With me now is Professor John Casarda. Good morning, Professor. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Helene.
So tell us, what made you choose Malaysia as a conference destination?
Well, it's an attractive country to begin with, but most importantly, it has a dynamic airport hub growing very rapidly with substantial commercial development on the airport and around it. So it represents both the airport city and the Aerotropolis concept very well.
How has Malaysia made an impression as a conference destination?
Well, it has a superb image making. The conference center is world class in every respect. It has 5-star hotels, good shopping. The delegates got a chance to go to the F1 race. It is a location that is very, very appealing for conferences such as ours.
Having your conference here in Malaysia, does it meet your expectations?
It not only met my expectations, it actually exceeded them.
What are you planning to achieve from this conference?
Well, the primary purpose of the conference is knowledge transmission, and that is to take state-of-the-art information and knowledge and share it with airports, with economic developers, with government officials, with the financial community, with consultants and others that are interested in airport-driven economic development.
Please tell us briefly about your role as the chairperson of Airport Society.
Well, my role primarily is one to moderate the sessions, and before that I help organize them, recruit the speakers, and also to give a framing address, about a half-hour address that simply sets out all the key issues that will be discussed at the conference. And you never can capture all of them, but we try to frame the conference and get most of the points across in an opening address, and then my role is to moderate the individual sessions as they go along as the conference proceeds.
What made you choose Malaysia as a conference destination?
Well, we've worked with Malaysia Airports Holdings Berhad and Tan Sri Bashir Ahmed, the Managing Director, for many years. They've been big supporters of ourselves and they've contributed a lot to the development of airport cities across the world. So we were delighted when they expressed their interest in hosting airport cities, and 3 years ago we reached an agreement with them to be the host city and host airport operator.
How has Malaysia made an impression as a conference destination?
Malaysia is a fantastic conference destination. It has great global connectivity, so it's easy and cost effective for our delegates and exhibitors to get here. And in the KL Convention Centre, it has a world-class venue for an event such as ours.
What are you planning to achieve from this conference?
We are planning to achieve greater understanding of the airport city and Aerotropolis concept and the benefits that it can bring to countries in terms of economic growth and prosperity for their communities and for their companies and governments.
As the Executive Vice President of Airport Cities, do you have any suggestions and comments that you would like to share about this conference in Kuala Lumpur?
I think the conference has been an outstanding success. I hope that this will be another important step forward in terms of the development of the KL Aeropolis, this exciting new development that's taking place at and around KL International Airport, and that's the primary take I have from this.
Okay, having your conference here in Malaysia, does it meet your expectation?
Yes, absolutely. We very much wanted to bring the conference to the ASEAN region for the first time. We've held the conference twice in China before, but never in ASEAN, so it's very important. This area is the most dynamic and fast growing in terms of aviation, and absolutely important that people here in the whole of ASEAN have the ability to understand airport cities and the benefit it can bring to them.
Are you part of the team involved in bringing airport cities to Malaysia this year? And what was the criterion in choosing Malaysia?
Well, one was, as I said earlier, the excellent connectivity that Kuala Lumpur International Airport provides now that it's more than 40 million passengers and connections to so many parts of the world, because this, as you said earlier, this is a global conference, more than 60 countries actually represented here, so they have to be able to get here cheaply and quickly. The venues are first class here, so every one of the key criteria that we look for in deciding on the host city and the host airport was met by Malaysia.